Right now, somewhere in the world, someone is putting on a necklace. On it, a hand, palm facing outward, and in the center of that palm, an eye. They might be Muslim, they might be Jewish, they might be Christian, they might not be religious at all, but they're all wearing the exact same symbol. This is the Hamsa, and it might be the only symbol on Earth that has been simultaneously claimed by almost every major religion, without a single war ever being fought over who owns it. Today, we're going to find out why, and what that eye in the center of the palm is actually staring at. The Hamsa is older than Islam, older than Judaism, older than Christianity. Archaeological evidence places its origin in ancient Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, dating back over 3,800 years. It was first associated with Inanna, also known as Ishtar, the Mesopotamian goddess of love, war, and protection. Then it traveled to Carthage, modern-day Tunisia, where it represented Tanit, the supreme goddess of an entire civilization. Notice something. Before any modern religion claimed this symbol, it was already protecting people for over 1,000 years. A hand held outward, as if to say, "Stop, you cannot harm me here." Here's what makes the Hamsa unique among almost every symbol in human history. In Islam, it's called the Hand of Fatima, named after the Prophet Muhammad's daughter, revered for her strength and compassion. In Judaism, it's called the Hand of Miriam, named after the sister of Moses, who led the Israelites in celebration after their escape from Egypt. In Christianity, some call it the Hand of Mary, invoking the protection of the Mother of Christ. Three of the world's largest religions, often in conflict throughout history, all using the exact same symbol, all naming it after a woman. This isn't an accident. This is one of the only places in religious history where multiple faiths converge on a shared symbol of feminine protection, without claiming exclusive ownership. Now let's talk about the part that makes people uncomfortable, the eye. Why is there an eye staring out from the palm of a protective hand? The answer lies in one of the oldest fears in human psychology, the fear of envy. Across nearly every culture on Earth, independently, humans developed a belief that intense envy or jealousy directed at you could cause real harm, illness, bad luck, misfortune. This is called the evil eye, and it's not unique to one religion or region. The ancient Greeks believed in it. The Romans believed in it. It appears in Indian, Turkish, Mexican, and Brazilian folklore. The Hamsa's eye does something specific. It doesn't just protect you. It reflects the negative intention back to whoever sent it. You're not just blocking the curse. You're returning it unopened, like a letter sent back to its sender. Here's where it gets genuinely fascinating from a psychological perspective. Modern neuroscience has confirmed something the ancients intuited thousands of years ago. Human beings are exceptionally sensitive to being watched. There's a phenomenon called gaze detection. Your brain has specialized neurons whose only job is to detect when eyes are looking at you. This system activates faster and more powerfully than almost any other visual processing in your brain. When you see an eye symbol, even a stylized, non-human one like the Hamsa, your amygdala activates, the same region responsible for processing fear and threat. In other words, the Hamsa isn't just superstition. It's tapping into one of the most ancient and hardwired alert systems your brain possesses. The ancients didn't understand neuroscience, but they understood with eerie precision that an eye watching back creates a feeling no other shape can replicate. There's a detail almost nobody outside Middle Eastern and North African cultures knows. The direction the Hamsa faces changes its entire meaning. Fingers pointing up. This is a defensive Hamsa. It blocks negative energy from entering your space. It's worn for protection during conflict, travel, or uncertainty. Fingers pointing down. This is an inviting Hamsa. It welcomes blessings, abundance, and fertility into your life. It's traditionally placed in homes, especially near doorways, to invite prosperity inward. The same symbol, the same 5 fingers, the same watching eye. But flip it and you've changed it from a shield into an invitation. This single design choice, encoded into a shape so simple a child could draw it, contains an entire philosophy about the dual nature of protection and openness. The Hamsa never really disappeared, but in the last decade, it has exploded back into mainstream Western culture in jewelry, home decor, and tattoo art. Why now? Psychologists who study modern spirituality point to something specific. In eras of high collective anxiety, ancient protective symbols see massive cultural revivals. We are living through one of the most digitally surveilled, socially comparative periods in human history. Social media has created a new, very real form of evil eye. Constant exposure to others' envy, judgment, and scrutiny. The Hamsa offers something modern self-help culture often fails to provide. A physical, wearable reminder that you are allowed to protect your energy from people who wish you harm. That's not superstition. That's psychology wearing an ancient costume. So the next time you see someone wearing a hand with an eye in the center, you'll know something most people don't. You're looking at a symbol older than the religions that claim it. A design that exploits one of the most primal alert systems in the human brain. And a philosophy about protection so nuanced that flipping it upside down completely reverses its meaning. The Hamsa asks a simple question, the same one every generation eventually has to answer for themselves. Who or what are you protecting your energy from? There is one more symbol in this same family of ancient protection, one associated with 3 women, 3 phases, and a power structure so old it predates almost every patriarchal religion on earth. That one is even more controversial. That one is next.